What's up, everybody? It's Jared here. I'm going to do a presentation on MIDI technology and its development during the 1980s and its impact on music technology today. And just a little disclaimer here that this stuff is pretty complicated, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to do my best to explain it to you in the next 3 minutes. But I highly recommend that you check out your book, as I got it on my bibliography at the end of this presentation, and also to look it up some stuff on YouTube, which I've been doing, and it's been very helpful to understand how this stuff works, and it's really cool stuff, so check it out. That's my little disclaimer, but let's get started with the presentation here. And let's get some early history and background on this technology, as MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface, and it was developed by this guy, Dave Smith, in 1982. But before 1982, during the 1970s, more and more electronical devices were being used to produce music, as it was becoming more and more affordable at the time. And personal computers were being extremely popular, and manufacturers were eager to create a digital synthesizer in order to connect more friendly, interfaces. So this guy right here, along with his friend Chet Wood, would eventually devise up a solution to the development of a universal protocol and interface, but they gave it away to a bunch of different manufacturers to develop their own universal protocol, which they continue to use today. So these guys right here were the leading manufacturers of the MIDI technology. So you got Roland, Sequential Circuits, Kawai, I think that's how you pronounce it, Korg, Yamaha, and Oberheim. And if you guys were wondering, what does MIDI actually do? It enables MIDI-equipped electronic instruments to be linked together via a digital interface, and it controls common functions such as timing events, pitch, bends, pedal informations, etc. Just think of it as like a remote to your TV. That's the best way to describe it. So you can control, like, your channels, your volume, all sorts of other stuff with your remote. So that was one of the videos I watched on YouTube, so that kind of helped me. And the goals of MIDI technology was to connect and control synthesizers and to link computers to synthesizers. Those were the two primary goals of the technology in the early 80s. And here are probably the bare bone basics of the technology. It communicates the values of pitch, amplitude, duration, and again, a whole lot more. You just gotta delve into it. I just don't got enough time to explain it all. It uses a 5-pin DIN connector, as you see here, and it also uses 3 ports, MIDI out, MIDI in, and MIDI through, and it allows up to 16 channels of data to be processed. And these MIDI channels, you got all sorts. You got your note on, note off, polyphonic key pressure, channel key pressure, pitch wheel change, control change, and program change. Probably my favorite is the polyphonic key pressure, which is AKA also known as aftertouch, and you apply different pressures to your notes to create, different, pitches and just different sound quality. So it's kind of cool. And the impact of MIDI technology made it possible for anybody to make music. It gave producers and musicians powers to create sophisticated pieces, and it became a standard in the industry. But there were some drawbacks, as when you use too many things into MIDI, there's a lot of latency created, so that's some drawbacks of any technology. And beyond MIDI, even though it's been like very important in the last 30 years, it could be replaced soon by the Open Sound Control Protocol. And also, since technology evolves so quickly, it might just depend on your DAWs or your digital audio workstations and the updates to software and hardware. So there's my presentation. I know I'm a little long, but I have so much to talk about here. So there's my bibliography. Thanks for listening, and catch you guys later. So thanks.